Hi guys, my name is Tega
and I'm Ify,
and we are live here on the Belly Nude Show, and we're here to have a conversation. We will be having a conversation. I met Ify in church. I think basically through a friend. Yeah. So we myself and a friend, we just got talking. Before I met her physically, I've heard about her. Yes. So me and my friend were just gisting, and they were like, "Oh, there's somebody, do you know this person?" And I'm like, "Who's the person?" I might not, because in quotes they tag me like I must know everybody in church based on the popular jingle master. But nevertheless, he sent me a picture of her, and I was like, "Oh, I've not seen her, I don't know her," and everything. And so the very day I saw them gisting, so I went there and introduced. So I just on the side, I just like, "Okay guys, now the babe you sent me picture of this," I said, "Oh, I've not met her before," and everything. And after that, okay, some other time we still saw hi, and then we just got talking.
So how do I meet Tega? The same friend started telling me, well, Tega was giving me little side compliments in the friend's DM, and then I came up with a name. Oh, my Teggy Boo, as a joke. And then I saw him one day, introduction, and I was like, "Oh, Teggy Boo, we should take a picture." And then from there, the rest was history.
Honestly, I just starting his history.
Yeah, so that's it. Hi.
Alright, I'm high. Why are you laughing?
Right. Okay, so I'll go first. I'll ask you a question first.
Alright.
Ooh, Jesus. Have you ever been hurt by something I did or said and we never discussed it?
Let me think.
Like the one we never discussed. Maybe
let me think now. Because you don't see they do me a lot, have you? I think we discuss everything, and it's just that we might not discuss it in the moment, but after some days or so, we just try and find a way to chip it in and discuss it. So I think everything you've done that's hurt me, I discuss it.
So I've hurt you.
Eh? They play. What do you think I'm hesitant to tell you?
If there's anything I feel you're hesitant to tell me, is maybe when it has to do with an opposite sex, because of you think you know my reaction, my next reaction. So I feel like maybe you might be a bit hesitant to let me in on some stuff when it comes to you and an opposite sex, right? That's what your hesitant to tell me, I mean.
No, my hesitant. But that's the truth now. Your reaction.
My reaction.
So I try to just save it the drama. Well, still you just want the drama, but I try to save it the drama.
Yeah, but still tell me. I like to know.
I'm not saying I won't tell you, but like I tell you most times, I say I don't tell you some things in the heat of the moment. Yes. So I read the room if I try to tell you things. So if I see that where will this thing lead to, it's gonna cause issues and everything, so I try to keep it down. So when you are very calm and everything, and probably when you've activated your play mode and everything, so I just try to, and I don't actually just come to tell you like that. I drop it in passing first, then you catch it, then we'll not talk about it and everything. But I think most times it has worked. It's not, I've tried it more than once, and it has actually worked.
You're telling me things in passing?
Not really. I tell you the things that I need to tell you, but like I say those ones, and like you said, the opposite gender, so I tell you in passing. But telling in passing is better than not telling at all.
Yeah. What is the most traumatic experience you have had in your life?
Most traumatic do I have?
Do you have any traumatic experience in your childhood? Like something that affected you now?
Nothing.
I mean, your childhood was good though.
It's not about just being good, but I can't.
In your life, basically, not childhood.
It's not childhood now. My entire life, nothing.
Life,
so
not traumatic.
It's not traumatic. I don't have.
There's no gang thing at all.
I'm a weird human being, Abby. But seriously, no gang. So I think maybe the only thing that I would have wanted to do, maybe my father passing, but it didn't really. It didn't
affect you.
Yeah, it didn't really affect me, because the only thing I just feel is like, because I was in my final years in the university when he passed on. So I was like, should I just waited now, at least so that you actually enjoy, you flex. Because the truth is that I would say, how would I put it now? Okay, I think while growing up and everything, so we tend to be closer to mom than dad.
So nothing really.
And so at a point, when I it's not like we loved him and everything, but I think when I entered the university, we now started getting closer. Because when I come from, okay, so prior to my university days, he's always like, why are you always working? Why are you this? So he was trying to be a bit harsh because he feels like, I want you to go to the university. But since you've not gotten admission yet, you're supposed to be reading, but rather you are strolling with friends, you are coming back late, so all those things. So I think I gained freedom from you when I got admission to university. Was just proud of me. And when I started becoming closer, we chased and everything. And I think if there's one thing I took from me, is just being calm. He's a very calm man. Like
traumatic experience.
Yeah, so there's no really one that I say maybe when I think of it now, or maybe it affected my present, or I not think about it like it brings this trauma.
That's nice.
Yeah.
It was good too.
Okay, let's have it. Do you think we handle conflicts well? Yes, no, sometimes. And why do you think so? So pick either. If it's yes, why do you think so? If it's no, why do you think so? If it's sometimes, why do you think so?
I'll say yes.
Why? Why do you think so?
Because we're able to talk, even when I feel like sometimes I'm a little bit hot-headed.
What I do for me is I try to flip the coin, like I said. So if she's the one that got me angry or everything, so what I do is I try to put myself in the shoe, and I'll ask, okay, if I'm the one that offended her, what would I want in return? Would I want her to forgive me? If the answer is yes, then I've come to realize that, okay, both of us, we are not the issue here. So there's an issue, so we try to address the issue. So like I said, I flip the script and I say, oh, okay, I'm the one that offended Ify, so what do I want Ify to do? Like you said, you're not co-headed.
Yeah.
So when it comes to conflict, God, you
actually, the one thing I like is that we don't yell.
Yeah.
We don't yell at each other.
Yeah, true.
We don't yell. We don't use
abusive languages.
Languages.
Yeah, true.
That's why I think that we handled it pretty well.
Yeah, true.
What do you think I fear the most? I don't know if it's in life in general, but what do you think I fear the most in this relationship?
Cheating.
That was so straight to the point.
Yes, no, cheating is a strong deal breaker. I think so. I know it's because we had the conversation before even thinking of entering into a relationship or everything. So we had the conversation as just friends. So I could remember the day we were all gisting about it, myself with you and some friends, and how you were just hammering on it, and we were asking the questions, random questions like, okay, what about you? Can you forgive and everything? So there and there I just knew your stand for it. And like I said, you already know my stand, that in as much as I don't like it, but if peradventure it happens, I've said we'll check around the circumstances and everything. I'm still open to forgiveness and just hope that we'll do better and everything. But your own is just no, you don't. I know we know.
My own is the grace of God that will make me forgive. It's the grace of God that will make me forgive. But yeah, that's what I fear the most though in this relationship, being cheated on.
Yeah.
That's okay. God will help you.
Let's have it. Okay, what's one thing you wish I did more of or less in our relationship?
I'll start with more. You're not that romantic.
Okay, I'm waiting to blow your trumpet.
Yes, you're not that romantic.
What does romantic
Maybe it's because I believe in all this fairy tale kind of.
That's the idea. When I'm not Prince,
be a Prince Charming.
Yeah, I'm not Prince Arthur.
And you will be like when I want to talk to you, like you just use some love, sweet words. You just see me, you just hold me, those kind of things. And then what I wish you did less is stop carrying pretty people inside your space. The one you have is enough for you. We don't enough. New people you want to, you just I don't even know the English to use. You just like, I just wish you did that.
But what would Jesus do now?
I was to be Jesus.
Yes, now Christ like see, everywhere he went, he was doing good.
My facial expression. Like, we can be here at this gathering now. You don't make new friends, bam. You don't put hands.
But you know it's the same thing now. Like you said, we just have this likable nature. Most times, if you even check the people that, most times I ask myself, see, okay, I think we've not had this conversation before, but it doesn't work. Like every year, you see when people have New Year resolution. I'm coming.
But
people have New Year resolution. If it's a resolution, I'll say one of my New Year resolutions is that this year I want to cut off friends.
Okay,
and you know what happens? I kid you not.
Okay.
Every year.
How about in that space? It doesn't have to. They don't have to come into your personal space most of the time. You get like how? It makes me feel like how do you even check people that you put in your circle? Because it feels like one person can just come up from because I like you. Okay, yes, come. Tega, I like you.
But like I told you,
like I feel like do you checkmate the people you put in your inner circle?
So this is it.
Or it's just everybody.
Okay, no, see how it works. So I think most times we confuse these things a lot. So like I tell you, like my relational circle is very wide. It's very wide. I know that. But my friendship circle is small. And you already know, with the few times you've been with me, you know that, okay, if I have to tell you that, okay, I'm going to some social place, you know that, okay, you can guess at least 4 or 5 persons to say, okay, these are one of the persons I will mention that I'm going to their place. But you can't just hear me and say, okay, let's say for instance now, we are together now, somebody just comes, okay, new friend, everything, and maybe after 2 weeks, I tell you that what, I'm going to that person's place, everything. I can even stay 6, 7 years. So what I do is that, like I say, most times I don't even want to, technically I don't want to be their friends. But they just come and see the way I gist and vibe, and they just like, hey, show compliments. And most times, so I try to say, oh, I don't want to be rude to people. You get? Because most times, I see snobbing as being rude.
It's not.
So like I say, I talk to people. So like I say, I talk with a lot of people, but they are not all my friends. Most times, maybe they are taking me as their friends. So.
It's not necessarily. It's not necessarily snobbing.
Okay, see now we're entering 2025, Abby. In your front, I will delete couple of numbers to say C. But before the year will end, new numbers, and most times you know how this thing happens. Somebody might now even say, not even my friend. So okay, for instance, now somebody will say, oh, I need something. Oh, okay, call Tega. You go feed, get the thing from Tega. That person will call, and maybe I now deliver the thing for the person. We now resolve it. The person, oh, thank you. And next day when the person see you say hi, good morning, you respond now.
No, that's my problem. Is not hi, good morning, responding.
Okay.
You're just you are there. You're just there.
They can bring that problem and help you solve it.
Oh my God! They should pray to Jesus.
What if Jesus directed them to me?
Okay. What do you need to hear from me?
Okay, so I think it's a very broad question for me. So I'll put it in different segments. So if you say, okay, what do I really want to hear from you career-wise? I just want to be hearing of your wins, your victories, how you're expanding, things you're doing, like you say, courses you're taking. So if you tell me, oh, I've registered for this course, anything try to grow your brand, I just want to be hearing it. How you are managing money, I want to be hearing it. Yes. Every little opportunity she has to help people, she wants to help. Yeah, she just wants to help everybody. I don't know. I thought I was the one, but I don't see person ABC. Because initially I was like, probably if we get married, probably should be in charge of the finance. But I think right now I'm reconsidering that proposal. But yeah, that's it, for the fact that every opportunity she gets to help people, she wants to help. I like that. I'm not saying you're not managing now. Okay. I say I want to be hearing it now.
Okay.
Yes, I want to be hearing it. And also whenever I wrong you, I want to also be hearing it. You started off good, so I don't get to the point whereby you now say okay, I won't be saying it, I'll be keeping it to myself. But at the same time too, you have to now weigh a lot of options before you say things, because most times I feel you just in the spur of the moment, as it comes to you just pour it out without thinking of the repercussion. So wait, this thing I'm doing, is it causing damage, or am I saying it to get results, or am I saying it to cause havoc, and later we're not looking for damage control? So let's avoid damage control. Let's say things with intentionality to say, oh, okay, this is what I don't want, and also say it nicely. There are better ways to say things.
Try say nicely.
Eh?
Try say things nicely.
And so, like I said, I don't have an issue with you saying things, but most times I think you just overflog it. So something I think you can communicate and just say in 2 lines or 5 lines. That's fine. You can say it in that 5 lines. Next thing you type 60 lines to follow the 5 lines. And I'm wondering, you want me to respond to the 65 lines? Well, I just want to respond to that 5 lines. I've gotten the memo, the message.
Sometimes I feel like I need to explain better. As the things coming to my head and my heart.
It's not everything that comes to you say now.
My heart.
I don't say everything that comes to my head and my heart.
Say it.
Because I think of the control. Like I say, what do we want? Is it results we want, or we want to cause damage and be repairing? The goal is results.
Okay. No more long episode.
What's a memory you'll never forget, and why? Beautiful. Yeah.
In my life?
What's in your life? You're talking about us, you say in your life. I don't understand. What happened to your life? It's not about you. You're not that important in this equation.
Jesus, easy.
Okay, flog it. Let's have it.
I'll say our first walk to what do you call that walk?
A Mandela long walk to freedom.
I'll say that walk because it's like the beginning of something beautiful.
It bettered.
Yeah.
It's the new birth experience.
Yeah. It's the beginning of it's the beginning of us. So that memory. Okay. This guy was just talking. We're just walking, just talk. I said, you know me, why they talk all these your petty things?
And you just they comfortable, they okay, they enjoy the talk.
They're not holding my hand.
Bring hand, they're not talking.
You held my bag and you held my hand.
And you bring hand. If you come on. If you come on.
What's my best physical feature?
Yeah. It's song now. What's your best physical feature
that you like?
That I like?
Yeah.
Well, did they say that I like? Why did I add that part there?
I did not write it, but Auntie asked you what's my best physical feature that you like.
And you say you already know it. What's that? Your waist.
I like
your teeth.
My hip and what comes behind the hip
area structure.
That's the best part.
So I don't like your teeth.
Come on, dear.
But I like every other part, but that's the best part.
That's the best part of my.
What makes you think so?
Because you don't hesitate to say it.
I cannot think.
And then when your daddy say, this is what I'll live with for the rest of my life.
That's not me, please. That's not me.
So yes, I
used to say it.
Over there. Maybe the first thing we link everything. Your waists. Your very get waists.
Yeah, but other than that, so like I said, also what attracted me to, or what I like is your dress sense. Everything how you combine. At least you be the Obioma, as you say. Obioma, okay, the tailor, the fashion designer.
Fashion designer.
Yeah, so because we hardly get people that, in fact, some people they'll tell you that, oh, I'm a fashion designer, and you are wondering like, I don't understand, what are you designing or what fashion? But when somebody sees you and you're like, oh, and who is making your outfit? If you say I make them myself, like your outfit, you don't need to tell people. It draws people and it looks good on you. Like, see what you're wearing now. Just so. And for the fact that every Friday you must make Sunday outfits. I celebrate you.
Thank you, baby.
Eh?
Thank you, baby.
Yeah. So what do I do that allows you to be most comfortable with being yourself, and why?
What do you do that allows me? I think because you're yourself, and you're transparent, you're yourself. It just gives me room to be my own self. Basically, I'm not sure there's something it's just you being you. I'm like, okay, if this person can open up himself, his life, his everything, to me, it makes me very comfortable to want to actually also open up and want to, be myself. I don't have to form like, oh, I'm the most prettiest, or
We did it dance, or just your wacko dance.
You love that dance. You love it.
You only dance that dance when you say food show.
Oh yeah, I think it's because you're yourself. So it makes me want to be myself. I don't have to hide.
I'll be real OG before IG.
What the heck?
Say it. Gen Z.
But yeah, you're a sweet dude.
Really? And what else?
You're a loving guy.
And what else?
You're a caring guy.
Blow my trumpet. And what else?
You're a caring guy.
And what else?
You're world best.
You thief my updates. Balloon the hall. My balloon the hall.
Oh yeah, I'm glad.
You're glad what? That path crossed or what? Really? It's all good. And I think I'm just glad that I've decided to say, okay, this is the person I just want to be with. Yeah, so far so good. Yeah, at least I won't lie, the relationship has stretched me and everything, but I think I'm liking the whole experience and the man I'm becoming. Because yes, I'm like, make me understand that you can actually push more, because that's what like we've heard over years, that we've read and we've heard that that's what marriage is all about. Being able to endure, stretch yourself, compromise, all of that. And I'm glad that the relationship is giving me a platform for all of that.
Hi guys, so this is us, the absolutes, after the episode. So yeah, it was a good one. I figured that sometimes I need to make him feel some type of way, and there are some things I need to work on, which I'm willing to do for him, for us now.
Okay. So
Yes, now.
okay, so I think for me, I like the fact that it was an avenue for us to just be be open to each other, to be real to each other, and for the fact that yes, we did some reaffirmations to each other, and we've been able to identify some parts that we need to work on, and we are willing to take the bold step and take it to the next level. So when you see us in season 2 or episode 2, just know that
We tied the knot.
yeah, we are coming as couples. Alright guys, cheers.